This is the moment I've waited for. I can hear my heart singing. Soon bells will be ringing. This is the moment of sweet aloha. Promise me that you will leave me never. I will love you longer than forever. Here and now, dear, all my love I vow. Promise me that you will leave me never. I will love you longer than forever. Now that we are one.
Aloha everyone, welcome. I send greetings to all of you, and I know for many of you this is your first time to Hawaii, and we welcome you. And it's my honor to be a part of this very special ceremony. And I got to get the names right. It's Adan
Yes.
and Geraldyn.
Yes, sir.
So, we are all gathered here today to participate in and witness a new beginning in the lives of Adan and Geraldyn as they make a lifetime commitment of marriage, and by this marriage, the creation and recognition of a new family unit. I think you know that marriage is an honorable estate with important civil, personal, and social meaning.
Right.
It's not to be entered into lightly, but must be entered into soberly, reverently, and deliberately, with a sense of commitment to yourselves, your friends, your family, our community, and society. Adan and Geraldyn, from this day forward, you will walk together, bringing you wisdom, strength, and your own personalities, your own shape into this marriage. And may you look forward to the years that are ahead of you in growing together, nurturing and caring for each other, and getting to know each other more intimately, learning how to master communication so you can manage conflict. And may the spirit of aloha open your hearts for this opportunity of embracing, understanding, and imparting agape love to one another. I think you also know that marriage is a gift of love that you share between your hearts. It is also a gift that will afford you with the opportunity to know each other through mutual care and companionship. It is a gift of joy so that you can share in your new marriage with your family and friends who are gathered here today, and those who are not here today but are here in spirit. And now we are here to give you support as you freely give yourselves to one another. And so I think I speak on behalf of everyone when I say our wish to you is that you begin this marriage with a commitment to loving each other unconditionally. Agape love. To all of you who are gathered here today and made that long distance travel to here in beautiful Hawaii, to witness and lend support to this sacred union, please note, if you don't already know it, that you are a very integral part to the growth and strength of this marriage. You have a very special place in Adan and Geraldyn's hearts, and they're relying on you to be there in the good times and the not so good times of this evolving relationship. And so I'm going to give Adan and Geraldyn a golden nugget here. Here's the golden nugget. There are two quick ways to disaster. One is to take everyone's advice, and the other is to take no one's advice. Okay, so it lies somewhere in between. And you guys be the person to decide what that is. So Don, I'm going to start with you. I'm going to ask you a question now. This is the legal part of the marriage, and I hope you get this question right, okay? And I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Adan, will you have this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, to live together in the honorable estate of marriage?
I do.
not done yet. Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, both in sickness and in health, sharing with her your joys and sorrows, and forsaking all others to be faithful to her for so long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Geraldyn, do you have this man to be a lawfully wedded husband, to live together in the honorable estate of marriage?
I do.
Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, both in sickness and in health, sharing with him your joys and sorrows, and forsaking all others to be faithful to him for so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Okay, very good. So now I'm going to ask you to express your vows to one another, and this is where you kind of share your hearts in front of everybody. Okay, so you're going to repeat after me,
Okay.
and look to Geraldyn. Don't look
Okay.
to me now. Here we go. Repeat after me. Okay. I, Adan,
I, Adan,
take you, Geraldyn,
take you, Geraldine,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to love you,
to love you,
to honor you,
to honor you,
to cherish and comfort you,
to cherish and comfort you,
and to be your lifelong friend.
to be your lifelong friend.
I will share my strengths and weaknesses,
I will share my strengths and weaknesses,
my achievements and disappointments,
my achievements and disappointments,
and to always be there for you,
to always be there for you,
in sickness and in health,
to sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
to joy and in sorrow,
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
I, Geraldyn,
I, Geraldine,
take you, Adan,
take you, Adan,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to love you,
to love you,
to honor you,
to honor you,
to cherish and comfort you,
to cherish and comfort you,
and to be your lifelong friend.
and to be your lifelong friend.
I will share my strengths and weaknesses,
I will share my strengths and weaknesses,
my achievements and disappointments,
my achievements and disappointments,
and to always be there for you,
and to always be there for you,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
Very good. Now, who has the rings?
Thank you, bud.
Thank you very much. Can I have those rings just for a while? Before you exchange these rings, I want to remind you of just a few things about these rings. These rings are going to serve as a sign and seal of the vows that you just expressed to one another. And though they are small in size, they are very large in significance. Made of precious metal, they remind us that love is not cheap. In fact, love is very costly and can cost us dearly. Made in a circle, they remind us that love is eternal and everlasting. So as you wear these rings, whether together or apart for just a while, let them be constant reminders of the love that you have for one another, the vows that you just expressed to one another, but more importantly, to the promises and the commitment that you made to each other in private that have brought you to this place today. Okay? So, Adan, you're going to go first. You're going to place her ring on her finger,
Okay.
and you're going to repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I seal forever
I seal forever
my loving companionship
my
with
loving
you.
companionship with you.
Geraldyn, likewise. Repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I seal forever
I seal forever
my loving companionship with you.
my loving companionship with you.
Okay. Excellent. Now, Adan and Geraldyn have decided to do what we call a sand ceremony. So I'm going to ask them. I'm going to direct them to this part of the table here, and I'm going to say something about the sand. So why don't you guys move over here? And I assume that this is a symbol of you and Adan. And so maybe you guys can go to the side so everybody can see what we're going to be doing. Okay. For Adan and Geraldyn, the sand ceremony is a visual expression of their marital covenant between themselves. Adan and Geraldyn have committed to sharing the rest of their lives together. But although you will be sharing one life, never forget that you are two individuals made in the image of God. Cherish and affirm your differences, love each other, but keep your commitment primary. So, if you can take the bottles of sand And so even though they are separate right now, okay, and they symbolize their individuality, all that you were, all that you are, and all that you will ever be, together, and now you can start pouring them together. This will symbolize two lives joined together as one forever. For just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage be. You are no longer two, but one, never to be separated, one from the other. Okay? So maybe we can go back over here again. And continue to look at one another. I'm going to ask Adan and Geraldyn to pause, to reflect. I'm going to ask all of you also to kind of pause and reflect. It's sort of like a meditation time right now. And I'm going to ask them to reflect upon the promises that they made to each other in private and that have brought them to this place and this commitment today. I want to remind you that love patiently and passionately bears with others for as long as patience is needed. Love is not ambitious, self-centered, or so consumed with itself that it never thinks of the needs or desires that others possess. Love is not rude, careless, or thoughtless, nor does it carry on in a fashion that is insensitive to others. Love does not keep records of wrongs and past mistakes, but rejoices in the right. Love never quits, surrenders, or gives up, because love bears all things, it believes in all things, it hopes in all things, and it endures and understands all things. Now, before I make the final pronouncement of Adan and Geraldyn being husband and wife, I want to say a prayer over them, a marriage prayer, which I will say in my native language, Olelo Hawaii, and then I'll translate it. It's a very beautiful prayer. And if you want, join with me as we say a prayer over Adan and Geraldyn. E kahaku e kokua mai a maua, e ho'o manao i ka. Manawa a maua i luna mua ai, a me ke aloha i loko o maua. E ola mao kela aloha i na kawa kao, ke noi noi haa haa ne maua, e nā hua o lelo olo olo. E pia e ke aloha, a no nā pu'uwai mau kau kau, mau e noi i ka hui kala. A e hui kala a ku, e ka haku, ke waiho ne maua, I ko maua mele ana I loko o ko lima amene. Lord, help us remember the time we first met and the strong love that grew within us. May that love live always, and we humbly ask for kind words filled with love and for hearts always ready to ask forgiveness as well as to forgive. So Lord, we leave our marriage in your hands. Amen. Well, for as much as you, Adan and Geraldyn, have consented to marry, and you've done so before your friends and family gathered here today, and you've also done it by the joining of your hands and the giving of those rings, by the virtue of the authority that is vested in me under the laws of the state of Hawaii, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Okay, now you can kiss. Yay! Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Adan Rodriguez. Yeah.
Bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, trees of green.
Hopefully y'all kind of know me. Me and Adan, short little story, me and Adan lived together for about a year. The first week I moved in with him, he said he was going to do laundry. And what I didn't know is Adan walked out of his room carrying a huge pile of laundry, and he was butt naked. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's to someone else watching him do laundry. Mr. and Mrs. Adan Rodriguez.
Cheers! I thank y'all very, very much.
You're all very special to us, every single one of y'all. Thank you.
Big smile right here, you guys. Hold your glasses together. Nice.
Happy couple, married couple.
I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh.
Kauai kawai, vai olohia o kahua loa. Kokohi kawai, puhia, e tu aloha, e o mai. Kauai kawai, vai olohia o kahua loa. Kokohi kawai, puhia, e tu aloha, e o mai. Vai mapuna alei ka poli, pahei ka vai lohia, e tu aloha, e o mai. Vai mapuna halei ka poli, pahei ka vai lohia, e tu aloha, e o mai. Vai vela vela ho e hai ka ili, e inui ka vai ka ili E inui ka vai Akela E tu